You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, early round action here as we get a look at Uzbekistan's Shavkat Rakhmonov. Land right there to settle the blow of the fight.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
Well, he's landed a few big uppercuts already. I will bet you $1,000 he sets it up again.
You're not taking my money, J.A. That uppercut is coming. And when it lands, it's going to land and land very damaging.
Oh, nice kick. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Look at that switch knee. Beautiful switch knee.
Well, we know knees to be some of the most destructive strikes in MMA, and he's got that part of his game going tonight.
He has got the knees going. He's throwing them in bunches. Beautiful kick to the body. He gets to the single collar tie. Enough for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent. Lands a nice leg kick.
We march on, 3 minutes to go. All right, so a nice straight punch there after he caught the leg. He decides to punch out as opposed to going for any takedown. Effective punch there by Rakhmonov. Quick entry to get in on a single.
That was a great single. Oh, takes it from behind. What a fantastic takedown.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
St. Pierre getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. Oh, he got out!
Wow, what a great job defensively. Staying aware, staying alert. The moment a little bit of space presented itself, he took it and got himself out of that triangle. Very good defense.
Oh, he's out. The fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy.
Well, he's on his back now, going for the rear naked choke. We'll see if he can get under the chin. Oh, how'd he get out?
He pushed the elbow up, released the pressure, and turned his back down to the mat. Great job and great submission defense by this young man.
Rakhmonov's looking for that arm triangle. Ooh, arm triangle's in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Too good.
Jeez Louise.
Well, everybody in this arena still digesting this result. What a win for him tonight, and he gets it done by submission, no less.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Well, the UFC strawweight division was launched in 2014, and there have been so many high-profile champions who have emerged since. Two of them, Rose Namajunas and Zhang Weili. Thug Rose won the first two fights. Zhang Weili, though, all the rage coming in here into this third meeting.
This is a fantastic matchup between two of the best strawweights in the entire world. Zhang Weili, to me, is one of the most athletically gifted fighters that we have seen in the UFC for a really long time. And Thug Rose Namajunas is just a dog. She possesses all the skills that you need in order to be champ. And she's beaten Zhang Weili twice. To beat Zhang Weili once is a massive accomplishment. To do it 2 times seems almost impossible. Rose has done that. How does Zhang Weili switch the result?
Zhang going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there. Man, she is just breaking her down with volume tonight as she lands another combination.
I mean, over and over, she is just landing so many different attacks. It's amazing to watch someone never throw less than 3.
Catches the leg here and now goes for the takedown. It's there. Pretty strong jab there by Rose Namajunas. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Oh, nice.
Man, it's hard to remember her kicking game being on this level in the past.
She made it a focus during training camp, and tonight you see the results of all the time spent kicking during training camp. That takedown was timed beautifully.
So she backs up here and lets her opponent stand up. Oh, that body kick couldn't have felt good. Oh, she caught the kick. One of her coaches, the captain, Eric Albarracin, has said Zhang Weili is the most gifted athlete he's ever coached, man or woman.
She closes the distance and gets a single collar top. Nice punch to the head. Right back in the clinch. Look for the backhand to get very active.
Seemed like she wanted out of the clinch there. Oh, good series of punches. Ankle pick.
Another big takedown.
All right, stacked guard for her now. What would you tell the top fighter here in terms of trying to avoid the escape?
Well, you got to start attacking the feet now. Now you got to start shoving those feet towards the ground, pass them through the middle, or just grab them and pull them up. If you pull them up, right, you don't want the bottom fighter to get the legs extended into you because then it pushes you away. But if you can grab the feet and you pull them up, now you just lead with your knee to take side control.
Oh, strong hook to the head there by Namajunas. She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Round 2 next.
Stop!
Super, viens t'asseoir. Quel round. Impressionnant. T'es un cran au-dessus d'elle. Ton rythme, ton cardio, tout est parfait. Elle est rincée. Continue à respirer. Reste détendu.
All right, let's get you some replays from that previous round, DC. I thought she mixed it up beautifully on the feet.
Yeah, she did a great job. I mean, she landed everything. She showed a complete example of what her mixed martial arts game has become.
All right, both fighters ready to go now with round 2. Weili Zhang and Rose Namajunas. All right, here we go with our next round. Previous round, both fighters had their moments. We'll see who takes the upper hand here.
Both had their moments, but nobody really stood out. Nobody separated themselves from the other fighter. Which of these 2 women is going to be able to really charge out ahead in the next round?
Try to establish that jab. Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown, D? Now on a quick entry.
Great single entry. She's taking for right.
DC, I know you got my back. She's got her back, and she can do a lot of damage from here.
I've got your back, as I'm your boy, J.A. She's got her back as if she wants to end her night right now. She's got to be very careful.
Zhang getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes. Oh, big shots from the top. Ground strikes really adding up for her now.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Namajunas is back inside control here. Really good job by her in the bottom position to land a strike and not idle there. Man, the body work really starting to take its toll here. Obvious redness on that right side. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Namajunas. postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Nice.
Oh, and how about that? They make their way back to the feet. Crowd going crazy. What a moment for these two athletes.
The crowd is losing their mind. While they like the grappling, they love a good stand-up fight.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Well, Namajunas' hook shot gets blocked. The defense saw that one coming. Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. Zhang's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to... Oh, she goes to the ankle. I don't know if she's doing that because you're in the commentator's booth tonight, but you got to appreciate that effort.
Call me entertained. Anytime I get to see something like that, I applaud it. Hats off to you, young lady.
Final seconds here of round two. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Namajunas. Grounded and pounded. There's the horn. Round over. And it couldn't have come any sooner for that fighter on bottom. She was defending as best she could, but you thought maybe the referee was going to step in there. Instead, she goes back to the stool. She will survive to see another round. All right, so big round for her there. Not much wasted motion when it comes to the ground strikes. DC, take us through the highlights.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, when you watch someone that is so well-versed at ground and pound fighting, it is a joy to watch, especially for a guy like me. She did a great job of...
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. Can you believe she is able to keep up this output just as she did in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes here and not slowing down whatsoever? She looks like she could go 10 hard fives if need be tonight. So she lands the double jab now, DC, and again, she has said a lot about not just being a one-trick pony, not just being one and done, but to continue to throw volume, and she is certainly doing that tonight.
She's doing a fantastic job fighting behind the jab. Look at her double it up. Think of beauty.
Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a headhunter, but she is not that, right? She's invested in the body, and she's done some pretty significant damage to her opponent.
Absolutely. You know, you start to go there, and you land something, and you may think, wow, that was hard. Your opponent doesn't really respond. But as you start to pile them up on him, you start to see exactly what we're seeing right now. And now she can start to capitalize on that.
She lands a kick to the body now. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Well, that one should leave a mark. Outstanding leg kick employed there by Zhang Weili. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still stands.
She's still standing, but she's got to get on her bike, John. She's got to get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her. Now we get some space as she separates from her opponent.
Man, high volume of strikes in this round as she continues to land and pour it on. It's amazing that she has been able to maintain this aggression with her striking throughout this fight. Oh, she might be able to get her out of there now. She's got that single collar in the clinch now. Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. All right, so yet another damaging strike to the body, and at some point you got to think about lowering that guard, or one of these body strikes might end the fight.
End the fight. I mean, you got to block something.
Well, Namajunas is attempting a rear naked choke now. Oh, under the chin here.
Just work while standing this up.
Could be the end. Oh, she's able to slip out. She gets mounted, but she got out.
Yeah, she's mounted, but it's better than getting choked out right there with the rear naked choke. Great submission defense on display by this young lady.
Zhang's in half guard.
She's stepping over the mount here.
20 seconds to go in the fight. All right, she's got north-south position now, DC. We don't see a lot of north-south chokes in the UFC, but what is she trying to do here from what is a dominant? What a fight as we go the full 15 minutes, and that is how...
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, fascinating stylistic matchup is upon us. Speed versus power in a lot of respects. Alex Pereira versus Anderson Silva. Let us see who has the upper hand.
Two Brazilian legends in striking. Anderson Silva with the slick boxing and the head movement, and just the ability to make you look silly against Alex Pereira. Just an absolute destroyer. A huge middleweight, a guy that walks forward and tries to take your head off with each shot. What a fantastic matchup between these two legendary Brazilian fighters.
Another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing the shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
Lands the front kick to the body. Now nice work on the feet by Silva. Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing everything that's happening in front of him. Later, you'll see him start to throw counters after blocking shots.
Oh, strong uppercut for him there. That'll get his attention.
And everything's landing with so much power.
Oh, beautiful front kick there from Anderson Silva. This is a martial artist in every sense of leg attempt here. Nice job to catch the leg and work it into a takedown. Fighters separate from the clinch now. Oh, and he caught the kick. Catches the leg here and now goes for the takedown instead.
Nice leg kick.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer. Right now, he seems lost to it.
A couple of uppercuts there for good measure. Oh, beautiful strike there as he lands up top, and he does so right after catching the leg. So, man. Back to the feet now. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. All right, so he catches the kick there and beautifully counters with the takedown. So a nice job turning that defense into some immediate offense there.
He did a great job of turning his defense into his offense, but you can see that he's done that time and time again. He drilled that exact action, and it worked in this instance.
Alex Pereira gets stunned there by that stiff jab. Oh, blood dripping now from the lip. Saved by the bell, the round.
50 on the dash to the finish line. All the cameras on live got me energized. They wanna see me in the cage like I did a crime, yeah. I can hear the crowd wanting more. I'm about to take it to the floor. Make them understand I want to
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so Jiri Prochazka has won 13 consecutive fights. The last 11 have been by finish. And you know the UFC prides itself on putting the fights together that the fans want to see. Fans ask for Jon Jones and Prochazka, and they get it here tonight.
You know, John, it was one of those dream matchups. It was a fantasy matchup. And you finally get it. You get the greatest light heavyweight of all time against a guy that has not had to finish a fight. Every single time against a guy that has not seen the final bell. He finishes everyone. Jiri Prochazka has dynamite in his hands, and he is just a fighter. And all those skills will be needed tonight when he fights Jon Jones, a guy that has seen everything inside the octagon.
All right, so an outstanding job by him here to secure the takedown early. Stylistically, we wondered how much resistance there would be. Not much on that attempt.
Well, it's very difficult to defend with a guy like this, who is so good at chaining those takedown finishes together. Once he gets to your leg, it's very hard to try and deter him from completing a takedown.
Oh, nice jab by Prochazka. Oh, heavy kick downstairs. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his hip.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high.
Oh, he catches the leg there and then works it into a takedown. High-level mixed martial arts there. Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that. Nice body shot. Well, Jon Jones in a real flow state here tonight, DC. Beautiful combination there on the feet.
Beautiful combination. And it's one of those vintage performances. I know he's a young guy, so to say vintage is crazy. But take it all the way back to his title-winning performance against Shogun Rua, whenever it seemed like he had everything flowing. Tonight seems like one of those nights.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Oh, and he lands another combination here, really starting to get into a striking groove.
I mean, and stringing them together so effectively. Never throwing the same attack more than once. What a job to recognize all the openings in his opponent's defenses.
There's the single. Jones gets back up again. Nicely done. Always be closing. Busy in the clinch here. The punch is good. Immediately gets the underhook.
He's got the single collar tie.
And now some separation.
Big knee. They're so evenly matched. They're going to attack.
Oh, nice straight punch there to his opponent, and he lands it just after catching the leg. So clearly, he is starting to find his timing, not just offensively, but defensively as well. Very good read there. So both fighters here continuing to try to get a more dominant position. Round two straight ahead.
Stop, stop, stop.
C'est bien ça. Allez, viens pour toi. Hello.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Right there, his opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Nice head movement there by Prochazka. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Jones's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here.
Watch armbar here.
Oh, Oh, he's got the arm in tight. Oh, come on, that has got to be it. Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I got to stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done.
Prochazka's bleeding from the mouth. Daniel looks as though setting up an arm lock now. Oh, he's got that arm tight now.
He's starting to get it in there deep.